We will be starting in 5 minutes. Hello, everyone. Let's wait for everyone to join.
Yeah, hello, good evening, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Swati. This is Sonia here.
Hi, Sonia. Let's wait for 5 minutes for everyone to join, and then we will get started. Hi, Jitendra sir. I see you joining. So
Yes, Smriti. So, and my architect Ankit has also joined. So,
awesome, awesome. So just a moment. I will just check that all teams have joined, and then we can get started. So Vidya Loka, I think Sonia, you have joined. Then flood victim support. Guys, are you there? And Rupesh, how about flood victim support? Oh, I see more people joining. Flood victim support, are you there? Okay. Meanwhile, I'm checking for others. Caring hands.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And how about cloud crafters?
Hi Smriti, Gautam is on waiting, my teammate, and I'm here.
Oh, wait, Gautam. No, Gautam has joined shows now.
Okay.
So Gautam is here. Um, Rupesh, just check on the flood victim support, and we can get started. I think I will start presenting. You can check meanwhile because we have 4 teams, so we have to be on schedule. So Rupesh, check meanwhile, okay? So before we start, I want to give the quick intro about the Salesforce Impact Hackathon. So this Salesforce Impact primarily code for a cause. That is, like you are creating projects for social cause in this Impact Hackathon. So basically, it's the first ever Salesforce Virtual Impact Hackathon to showcase that how Salesforce can be used for the social good. And it is unique in its own ways because it is divided, it is having 9 groups with each IPL team names to make it more interesting. And each group has been assigned with mentor and volunteer who are helping in bringing the best out of the participants. So there are 9 IPL groups, like I said. So evaluation process in this so far. So the event was between 17 December to January 7th, and that time they submitted all their submissions. And then after submitting, we had an internal evaluation in which 20 teams, 20 submissions got shortlisted, and they are on SFDC Amplified YouTube channel and Impact Hackathon/submissions to check out. And then right now we are in the stage of panel discussion where panel will be deciding like top 6 winners in the submissions, which will be going to the final round. So I will be just calling out all the participants who have made wonderful submissions. We can check it out on Impact Hackathon submissions and the YouTube channel. So these are the wonderful submissions which you have created. So now the team participating in this particular session, it's Evidya Luka from Royal Challenges Bangalore, Food Victim Support from Chennai Super Kings, Caring Hand from Delhi Capitals, Cloud Crafters from Lucknow Super Giants. And Aditi is the mentor, or we can say captain of this team. Manan Kumar is vice captain of this team for victim support. Rohan is the captain, and Durai Murgan is the sub captain. And for Caring Hands, uh, Simran is the captain, and I was helping her. And for Crowdcrafters, Miteshura has been the captain. So 3 cheers for all the mentors and volunteers for that. And now regarding the pointers, the parameters, that's originality, theme fitment, innovation level, UI design score, and problem solving skills. So Jitendra sir and Ankit sir, can you please take up, if you would have this handy PPT, otherwise you can take the picture of it. This is on this basis, we will be scoring the participants. So how it would work is like you can put it in a rough way right now, and later I will just send you my email in the chat, and you can send over the scores once that is ready. So Jitin sir, we will be very honored that you join us and you are here for us to judge the participants. It's a wonderful experience for all of us and great opportunity to get inspired from you. So if you can just give some information about you, it will be great to know more about you.
Yeah, sure, Smriti. Maybe I think it would be great. Like I can give you just a few lines now, because I said like I'm on mobile right now. Okay. So what I can do, so since with the honor of the Force Craver Technologies, okay, so we are into the Salesforce platform from last like almost like 14 years. Okay. So I started Force Craver in like officially I started Force Craver in like November 16. Okay, before that, like we were doing this like as a, you can say, the proprietorship firm. Like we were serving the clients. So as I said, like I have delivered more than like 1,000 plus projects now in Salesforce. Okay, So with the help of a team, and then myself also. So first, in the earlier stages of the life, so we pitch in on into the projects also and deliver the project successfully to the clients. Okay. So now we are working on almost all domains like of Salesforce as well as in other technologies too. Like we are working into Salesforce Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Pardot, and then B2B, B2C Commerce Cloud, Einstein Analytics, CPQ. Uh, Second, so we are now almost working in all the clouds of the Salesforce and delivering the project successfully to the different clients of the globe. Like we are also working with US clients, Australia, New Zealand, and also with the Indian domestic clients as well. So now it is like it has been like more than 7 to 8 years. Uh, like as a force Craver, like we are delivering the project successfully to our end clients. Okay, it can be any implementation related to community cloud. Okay, so we have delivered many successfully community portals to our end clients. So I cannot name right now few clients. So there are many end clients we have delivered it, and yeah. So for now, I will keep my introduction this, and then we will be evaluating the people like who are performing today to showcase their skills in the Salesforce domain. So I believe like most of them are in all the applications are in Salesforce Sales Cloud domain. Okay, so I'm expecting like the good candidates like maybe we can also hire them as well. Like if we find them like it's relevant and it is like it is like a good for social cause, as I said. Like I think Smriti is mentioning in their presentation that so she is also doing a social cause, so that is a very good idea. So I would first of all like thanks to Smriti to take the initiative uh, to like to introduce this hackathon event for all. So first of all, it's a good opportunity for the freshers, like who can showcase their skills in front of all the people like who are already working in the Salesforce domain and successfully delivering their end projects. So I think I would say like all the best to the participants who are explaining and showcasing their skills today in front of us, or like and the other people also you have shown your interest like skills. Maybe I think the community will help you. The whole Salesforce community will help you because if you keep doing it like this, so definitely it will help all. I think that's all.
Jitin sir, thank you so much. It's wonderful to know more about you. We have been following you on LinkedIn. So, like I mentioned, it will be great opportunities. Those impact hackathon submissions are there. If whenever you get a chance, just look at them, the documentations and the ideas. You might like something, someone, something. So please just check it out. It will be great honor for all of us.
Yeah, sure, Smriti. So even like we will also like contribute our ideas also. Like maybe if you introduce a second hackathon event wherein you wanted to implement something new, what is coming this year. So definitely share some ideas from our side as well, to whom you can like on which you can work out with different people like who want to showcase their skills in different domains. So we will also share with some ideas with you. So it would be better because when I was seeing the like whole applications like submitted to this hackathon event, so like they are all very good. Like I'm not saying like anything, but whatever is coming in the market, like are we introducing, like are we like including those things what is new in the market currently to these apps. So definitely it will help us like in bringing the talent to our end clients to match their requirements. Okay, that is my
100%.
main, that is, yeah, that is my main goal. Like I also said the same thing, like maybe we will be discussing this on more later after you like finish this hackathon event. So definitely we will help definitely with the ideas or the things like which can be featured or which can be implemented for this particular year.
100%, sir. That will be really really great. I want to just add one point because like in Salesforce, virtual impact hackathons are comparatively lesser, um, and then they were having like 15-20 days to deliver. So keeping both in mind, and the experience were also very different from 6 months college students to like 3, 4, 5 years experience. So keeping that in mind, people have chose like this time. This is the first time, so we started with the social cause, and now as I we can get the mentorship of you, we can get to know more, okay, like okay, what we can do better in the next hackathon. So that will be a great opportunity.
Sure, Smriti, no problem.
So keeping that check, so I would like to call out myself here, SFDC Amplified. It is been the sponsor. I am an avid blogger and YouTuber, and I'm around since from around 8 years. I have done my MBA and MS from US, and pretty excited to see all the submissions. So with that, let's get started. I will stop share and Vidya Loka, it's all yours. Let me give the
Okay.
access. So
Yeah.
sorry, just a moment. Before you get started, I want to lay some ground rules. Each team will be getting like 15 minutes of presentation and 5 minutes of Q&A. But in case you extend of it, we have the 30 minutes stop because we have the four teams. So we will be having the time check. Also, I would like to request you all that give little bit info about you. That will be really great, so that Ankit sir and Jitin sir will get to know about you, right? And in the last, we have quick time. We can just do a quick FAQ. You can ask any questions. It will be great if you can open webcams and present so that they can interact with you more. Feel free, feel comfortable. This is your place. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, hello everyone. So this is Sonia from eVidya Loka, and I'm the only member in my team. And I'm currently working as a QA, Salesforce QA in Ultimatic Jaipur, Rajasthan. And since I have a passion for coding and development, so while trying for the JavaScript certification and on for doing some LWC super badges, I came into this concept for applying LWC in my current application. So sharing my screen here.
All of you guys, whoever is comfortable, you can open your webcams.
Hope my screen is visible. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sharing the presentation. Is it visible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Oh, sorry. Slideshow. Okay. Okay, so good morning and good evening, everyone. So this is basically a non-profit organization which is dedicated to revolutionizing education in rural India. And the mission of this particular organization is to provide high quality education to children, because we know that in rural India there are very much less resources for children coming from low background like poverty and all. So through innovative approaches and strategic partnership with corporates, we are trying to create a sustainable and impactful change in the educational landscape. And for achieving this thing, Okay, so the mission and vision of Vidya Loka is that to provide accessible and quality education to children in rural India. And how we can doing is that I am providing app where we have different books and different resources which are basically provided in schools in rural India, and our corporate donors can by using this app they can see that what kind of resources the my particular organization need, and they can donate and search those things. And definitely with the same, the students and the faculty members are provided with a platform to search through this particular app the different books and resources which are needed. And the vision is to empower every children in rural India with the necessary skills and knowledge. And the core values is to commit to fostering curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking among students through the educational initiatives. So, as I mentioned, that the challenges in rural India are lack of infrastructure because many schools, about 90%, lack basic facilities, including electricity and sanitation, proper classrooms. So, by this providing an online platform, the donors will get access to this particular platform, as well as the volunteers and the admin to online e-portal where they can access this whole application. And the education barriers which we face in are that we have such inadequate resources and teacher shortage. So we do also have some volunteers which can access this application, and they can access the books and resources, so they can help the rural infrastructure. And issues like poverty, child labor, and social norms often prevent children from attending school. So this is the best platform for them. So our programs and initiatives, as I mentioned, that we conduct education workshops with the community engagement. Our program emphasizes community involvement and parent participation for those particular children. And with this digital learning solutions, we implement a platform and to provide access to online resources, enabling students as well as the corporates to engage with educational content beyond traditional classroom. So how we can do this is by providing access to with the help of the mobiles and smartphones and tablets as well as online. So this can improve literacy rate. Our initiative is to lead a noticeable increase in literacy rates, and we want to empower communities like non-profit communities by this event, and social and economic transformation through power of education. And we can inspire the students' journey with this platform so that they can pursue education and achieve their aspiration, become role models in their communities. Moving ahead, so for this, we have a platform where NGOs and non-profits, we collaborate with like-minded organizations so that they can empower and reach a wider network of beneficiary. Corporate aligned, as I mentioned, that there are different corporates and they do have some, some have non-profits or impact initiatives, so they can help us implementing this type of things in India. And also government initiatives, we work closely with government bodies to advocate for policy changes and support the implementation of educational reforms in rural regions. So what this particular eVidya Loka system brought in, this is basically a e-library management system that is built on Salesforce platform, and it provides mobile access to search the catalogs like books and resources from anywhere at any given time. And I have implemented the Salesforce dashboard. So this will provide the maximize the performance of libraries and dynamic reports so that our stakeholders can get the data analysis for the particular whole this particular organization for any decision making, and reduce cost because everything is online. So it would definitely help us to reduce the paper based process and operation cost. And automating the whole procedures like from membership to renew of books and sending the emails to the stakeholders as volunteers and students. I have used flows in process builder so that they can send the like suppose someone has issued a book and they has a particular 15 days of time, but then email will be shoot out to those particular members so that they can reissue the books and or submit the books. Then a quick search through the system. So I have provided a visual UI interface so that the on the home page, so that anyone who is having access to this particular app can go and search for the type of the books and price and quantity and authors and ratings. I have also included book reviews, like if someone has already read a book, then they can provide ratings and comments so that the new readers can go definitely and see the reviews and move forward. So this is the particular homepage of my particular application, which is built on LWC for creating user-friendly application, and it implements all of the use cases of LWC. and it has a custom object I have used for the data model of this application. So this is a dashboard. It will give a live track of the data that has been following through the system. We know that data is the need of the hour because we are in this era where data is everything. So this particular thing this dashboard will show that what kind of books we have, what kind of members we have, what are the ages of the maximum ages of the members we have, and if members are not able to submit the books on time, what penalty amount they are having, and also books with book review will show that which book is having the maximum 5 rating out of 5 out of 5 ratings. And moving ahead, this is the format of the reminder emails for reissue of the books, and also for the reminder emails for the renew of membership. And they will be charged like a minimum of 50 rupees of charge if they are not able to submit the books on time. And this email will be shoot out to them for membership and for reissue of the book. So this is basically just a thing to show that how the LWC work, like the communication between the parent to child and the child to parent. And this is the format where how this particular application will be seen on the mobile and smartphone and tablet. So how anyone can help us is like they can help us with our volunteering opportunities. So they can discover how they can contribute with their time, skills, and passion, so that they can make a meaningful difference in the lives of rural students. Definitely for the donation supports, the users can go on this particular app and they can search that what kind of books, as per their budget, they can search the books, and then they can select those books, and then they can donate those kind of amount for those particular books, like 10 books or 100 books. And we also help in fundraising even for these organization by supporting, so that they can support our cause and contribute to the educational empowerment of underprivileged children in India. So moving ahead, just a minute, I will just show you the my application. Okay, this is my application. Okay. Yeah, okay. So is my application visible? I'm on our application homepage. Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is my application homepage. As I mentioned that the user can go and see what all types of books he have with this particular thing, and he can scroll down and see that yeah, okay, for computer and for Java programming, mathematics, what kind of books we have and their authors and names of the books. And if you want to search like for electronics, so it will basically go and search what books we have for electronics and Java programming. And I have provided a book editor so that the admin of this particular application can go and edit. If suppose someone has donated more books, then they can go and edit and add some quantities and price and all sort of things here in the book editor itself, and they don't have to need to go to another page or something. Then here we have this new book button where user can go and if new books have come into the system, then admin can definitely go and add some new books entries from this particular thing. And I have made some of the system, like some of the fields mandatory, and put validation rules as well, as described in the document itself, like new member and new borrower. So quickly I will go that how I have implemented some of the things. Just a minute. Okay. In this, I will also have this LWC. So whenever I select a particular book, here this particular pop-up in the right side will show me the details of those books. Like this is a book and what is book type, quantity, and book review. So if someone has already read, suppose if this, I will just see if this is the some book reviews. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the big book review will show that what is the review of those particular by the readers. So if I go and click here, then it will took me to the book details, where this all of the details, like how many books are issued, how many we need, how many return, what availability. Availability is basically I have used formula here, so that green means green check signs shows that the books are available for the users, and yellow signs shows that the books are not, I mean they are about to all of the books are limited amount of books we have. Red means that no books are available. And for book rating also, I have used this formula where stars can be show that out of 5, what kind of book reviews are provided for this. And similarly for members also, I have used formulas like if the active status shows here that if the green, then the membership is active for but that particular member. Red means that the membership has expired, and yellow means that it is about to expire. And if I go here, then the dashboard, as I mentioned, that the dashboard will show all of the activities, the dynamics of this particular application, which we have been using with the all the reports here. And if I go here, then as I mentioned that this is the book review where users can go and see that, for example, a computer book is there and it is a good book, and they can definitely see that, okay, if I want to read, then I can go and for myself, I can enroll for this particular book. Then in this particular homepage itself, I have mentioned the members data, like who are the current members of my system, and if they are admin, or if they are in a faculty, or if they are a student. So with this, the single page application, they can add the members as well as delete the members, and can see the information like their email address, and they can also see from which location they are coming from. And the user does not need to scroll to different tabs. They can have a single holistic view of the application. And moving ahead, I have also mentioned the all of the information is given, what type of custom objects I have used, and what type of validation rules have been implemented, like no book should be issued on Saturdays and Sundays. And also like the age of the members should lie between like 16 and 65 only. And I have also calculated bill amount and membership active status. All of these have shown in these validation rules. And this is the whole particular document which can give you what triggers and apex classes. The data validation rules are very, very important checks which we can implement while giving an entry into the Salesforce database. So I have used validation rules wherever required, and also whatever the fields which are, which are necessary, mandatory. So that thing has been taken into consideration. So yeah, any questions? Thank you for all the time, team members. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Sonia. I can hear you. Jiten sir and Nandisla, feel free to ask any questions.
So, okay, Smriti, I really want to thank you that whatever the efforts you have paid for this particular hackathon will definitely change the lives of every person who has involved and get involved and had done a hard work in developing those particular applications. Because I have a chance to go through all of them, and they are really amazing. And in my career, I have not seen such type of hackathon for Salesforce. So this is a really, really good platform for the new joiners, I think. And with all this, I really want to thank all of the team members. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Just give me a moment. Hello, Jiten sir. Are you able to listen us? Just a moment. Let me reach him.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Sir,
Yes.
you can ask questions regarding the presentations, and this is all
Okay,
from.
so is this Sonali on the call?
Yes, she is here. Sonia, I guess.
Sonia,
Yeah,
generally you can put
Sonia.
on mute. Let Sonia take over and yeah. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, sir. Yes.
the target audience like in this?
Hello?
Like you have created this eVidya Loka app, okay? So in this, I think it was more looking like to me like you can say kind of a library management system, okay? So just I was asking like who is your target audience when you created this app? What did you thought like how can you expose it to the business or how can you expose it to the end users?
Basically, the target users is like I am running a non-profit organization, so I will definitely target two stakeholders because everybody wants an easy way mechanism to go and look for what they want to donate for or what their organization is working for. For example, in my company, we do have an impact community, and they really want a platform where they can see that where the money is going and who are the volunteers and who are the users, I mean the end users, like the children's. So this is basically for such kind of a corporate organization who definitely have some impact communities, and with this they can help the some schools in rural areas or offline, like sorry, online, by just going and searching and seeing, donating like 100 books to some particular thing and such thing. And so also some like from my organization, some people are keen to volunteer, so this will also help the volunteers to go and see that what in what activities they can volunteer.
No, since we are using this app, okay, inside the Salesforce, right?
Yes, yes.
So are we how we are exposing, how we are thinking about to expose this app like to the people like who will be using it? So who will be the people who will be using this app? Like do you think like can we expose this app through the app exchange?
No, for that I mean it will require.
Like if we publish this,
Yes.
because see, Salesforce requires license, okay?
Yes.
So so how do you think like have you thought about like how from the license perspective
Yes.
end users can use this app, okay? Like within the Salesforce platform, like you have created an app that is okay, okay, but I'm talking
Yes.
about like how will you sell this app, okay?
Yeah, I understood that since because licensing cost is a big factor. So I have seen that in the non-profit cloud, which is users are provided like 10 licenses, so we can implement like in that particular org if we have access, because I don't have that access to that particular org, so I just created my develop. So we can definitely go and see all of them are custom objects. So we can implement this in some any non-profit org, and which for those the licenses are free. And I can also add like Einstein bots for helping out the users who just log in and see that what kind of information they can go and see, and yes, implement the whole in the Salesforce platform.
So you are saying that the non-profit organizations will can use this like if I
Yes,
talk about in India, okay, it is NGOs, right?
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so so how these NGOs will use this app? Like, do you think like can we give this as an app? Like, how you will package it? That is my question. So will you give this as an app exchange URL? So and they can use this app, okay, in their non-profit organizations. Okay, so
Yes.
right, you are thinking of like that only, right?
Yes.
So did you give the analysis, like did any analysis
I
like
think your
how many NGOs who will how many NGOs in India, how many NGOs in India will like require this app?
Yeah, no, actually, I've just gone through because I had a part of an impact team in my particular organization, and we faced some challenges like how we can give an overview of what my particular organization is putting money into. So with this system, we can show that we are providing a very low level of things like books and equipments which will help the schools to run for their children. And we can also show our the employees, if they want to donate, so they can choose whatever the budget they have, they can choose the books, and then they can provide the donation based on those things.
Okay, okay. So actually, in this app, you are saying that you are helping poor people, like, right, who are not
Yes.
able to afford books or something like that, right?
Yes. Because we run
You
multiple
this
campaigns
app
in our,
to
yeah, exactly.
yes, right,
So we can
right.
show them like 15 minutes of meeting, we can show them the online, and then they can go and select those book, and then as per that, they can just pay the amount with the UPI payment in the name of our organization. So with the collection of the money, like if we collected 11,000, then we can donate those books to those particular schools which we have in our organization in the impact team.
Okay, just one question I'm asking, like it's a generic question. Okay, like why did we choose Salesforce for this particular app to be built? Why not outside Salesforce we can build this? Like why we preferred, like why we chosen Salesforce over the other coding platforms we have it?
So as I mentioned that I come from a QA background, and I am working as Salesforce QA. So I have the knowledge of how the Salesforce platform can be utilized. And I also, as I mentioned that I am started coding and working on it. So I used LWC as a implementation of UI, and also the configuration and validation and cross object things. Yeah.
See, being a Salesforce developer, you have developed this, but what I'm asking, like, let's say if one person has to create some similar app, so why they will choose Salesforce over other like platforms? What will be the benefit of creating this app inside the Salesforce? I'm just asking, like, this is something like out of box question, not it's not, I know that it's not related to only Salesforce. Because why I'm asking this, because we have to, like, let's say so there is some business users, okay, so they may ask this question from you, like why you have chosen Salesforce to create this. Not think like Salesforce developer right now, okay, or not think like Salesforce QA or Salesforce consultant that you have been into Salesforce, but have you ever think that why we have chosen Salesforce over the other platforms? Like what is the benefit we can get it? Like if we are implementing something inside the Salesforce with the licensing cost there, okay, so why why we are only choosing Salesforce?
Because I think that Salesforce brings a lot of features for privacy and security, and also today's AI implementations, and the roles and profiles. So moving ahead, if you want to, emphasize this particular application, so I can leverage all those things and also flows and what cross object formulas and validation rules. So these particular features, are very easy to maintain by any admin in future if someone uses those. So if you want to manage this particular thing, then on the basis of cost or ROI, it is much easier. And since it's online, so everybody can access anywhere. So main motto of my application was to access the resources anytime and anywhere. So this is the main idea behind this, using Salesforce.
Okay, sure, no problem, Sonia. So that's all. I think. So, did you face any challenges while creating this small components? Did you create it using LWC?
Yes, using LWC.
So, did you face?
And
What is the challenge you face while developing this application?
um, basically the main some UI component, because my JavaScript is not so good, so I was facing some challenges on the basic of UI. And then this the messaging services which I want to send from component to component, so that was again a challenge. So by going through that super batch, that helped me a lot, say so super batch for LWC, and with that I got some ideas, and I implemented those ideas in particular application. And I'm happy to that with this connecting with Smriti and the entire team members, that how going ahead with the Salesforce platform, how particular if a person who is an employee can leverage these kind of things and can create some valuable app for the society as well.
Okay, sure. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks. I think thank you for your answers.
Thank you.
Move forward.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, hi Sonia, this is Pankaj from Force Craver. So I have few questions. So you have displaying images into that your LWC component, right?
Yes, yes.
Hello. So where
Yes.
you are saving that?
In resource folder, there I have created resource folder, and then in that particular resource folder, I have shared all of the images, and then I have used that particular link in my application.
So let's say in future if you want to own one more book or something or one more course into your application, then it will be hassle for the like we need to take help from the developer only, right? Otherwise, how can we display the image and other things?
Yeah, that is a nice question. I will definitely go and work around and see that I will research that how this can also be leveraged. I mean, what tools I can leverage to do that. Yeah, definitely I will do. And I was also thinking about implementing like Einstein bots and Einstein predictions so that we can predict that what books and what volunteers, what donors are most probably to provide me help in near future. So yeah, a lot of work to do in this particular thing going ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Just a last question. So you mentioned it will be like available for public. So like how they will reach out to your site?
As of now, I mean, only through the marketing only, because this is what I can do is, or I can create an experience site and leverage all these components there, and then I can provide the link and login and password. So with the help of Experience Cloud, I can definitely go and change some bit of things, and then eventually provide some knowledge articles also how to access this particular thing and how it can help, and then they can by their account they can use and access it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you.
answering.
Thank you so much. Keeping time in check, we should move to the next one. So, flood victim support, please start.
I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Viewable
Start
also.
with
My video
introducing
on.
yourself. Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Hey, good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to introduce our team and our project. So this session is going to be a 20-minute session. So first 5 minutes we are going to introduce ourselves and project. Then we continue the explaining project PowerPoint as well as a demonstration about our project. First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Shivkumar Lakshmana Perumal. I've been working as a Salesforce application architect for 4 years. And I started my career as a .NET developer, then moved to Salesforce. I've been developing many Salesforce applications. So I have developed some free app in the App Exchange, as well as some other applications we are developing in the App Exchange. Plus, I've been part-time, I do admin role as well. So I like explain about the project. So why we choose this project? Because we came to know Hackathon December. So the team was also inspired them how to contribute to the community. So that is the time we also saw the news and about the cyclone Michon. So that is the time, okay, let's do some project. So we formed the team, Ankita, as well as Bilma. So there's a dedicated developers. They want to get into the Salesforce ecosystem. So their dedications, and we came up with we discussed immediately with how to track and assist the flood impact individuals. We discussed for a few days and came back with the solution. Hey, definitely we can do it. Then the questions arise: how we can do it real time? We get the question. So we chose the community cloud for the people. So anybody can, without login, we can have a login also, or without login also, just collect the incidents and give the feedback as well. So the project, we are going to cover 3 features. One is the incident spotting by volunteers. The volunteers can log in to the system, and without login also, they can, though no license secured, they can just log in and get into the system and spot the incident and who impacted and how much they lost the money, how many people they lost in the family, what the impact, everything we can collect the system through our system. And also empowering common people. So common people also probably they get to know our URL of the application, so they can just spot the incidents. The common people can enter themselves also. Also is the community-driven data collection. So this is the overview, and Bilma can explain later. So this project, Bilma and Ankita's visions to be to just not to create a technology solution, but it's a community-driven ecosystem that put the support back into the hands of the people. So this session, I would like to invite Ankita to give. Ankita, could you please explain about you, intro about you? Ankita?
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
I'm Ankita Kumari from Siwan, Bihar. Currently, I have done my BCA from Maulana Mazhar Patna University. I hold my advanced diploma in computer applications course from ICT Computer Institute, Siwan. In the realm of the Salesforce, I am excel in both administration and development. On the administration side, I have handle of custom and standard object, report, dashboard, and various components like list tab, permission sets, and profiles. In development side, I'm experienced including Apex, SOQL, Trigger, Java, and HTML and LWC also. Okay, and I have just done my administration certification, and I have 3 years of experience in computer teaching field. I have covered my course such as ADCA, DCA, and PGDCA. Teaching topics ranging from the Microsoft Office tools to programming and language like C and C++. And additionally, I have actively contributed to the administration project involving customs and standard objects, report, dashboard, and profiles, and more, and the information of the educational background and the skills of the professional experience. This is for my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ankita. Next, I would like to call Bilma. Bilma, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Bilma Shaji. I have total 11 years of experience in IT, website development, digital marketing, and Salesforce developer. In Salesforce, I have 2.5 years of work experience. I am currently working in Bahrain. Just now, yesterday, I came to India for 1 month vacation. And I have done my graduation in MCA and ME Computer Science. And I have the knowledge about all the HTML, JavaScript, LWC, Apex, Community Cloud, and those so much so on. There is overall 11 years of experience in the website development, marketing, all these things. So that's all about my introduction. So I can now move to our project presentation. So our project name is Flood Victim Support Platform. Flood means we know that this caused because of during heavy rainfall, any damaged brakes or any the cyclone, this situation, the flood is happened. So mainly we created this project because last December, Chennai got affected severely because of the cyclone Niachang flood. That's the main reason we choose this project, Flood Victim Support Platform. Mainly, our aim is to support that severely affected people in the Chennai areas. So that means in the flood, the people's affected, many people's got affected. They lost their properties, their kids got affected. So we can track these details, how the people's got affected, and we can help those peoples, and we can support if what they need. The things, what losses they, based on their losses, we can support these people. So that's the reason we selected this project. And this was done by Ankita Pandey and myself, and Shiva Lex are our team members. And here I can show some images, the areas which got affected severely. So here these images we can know because of this flood, how these people got affected, how their properties are impacted because of this heavy water. So we can collect all those informations. We will send our volunteers or NGOs to collect these informations and update on site. So here we can easily know how the peoples are suffering because of this flood time. So this flood happened last month, December. So we collected all those informations to support these peoples, how much the people got affected, and how much kids got affected, any death happened. So all those details we collected to support these people. So here we can see the area of full, the Chennai surrounding areas are affected by this flood. So these situations, people need more help to support and help those people. So we will send our volunteers to visit these people and to collect the information, and we will try to support maximum to these peoples. So this project done by the community cloud, mainly for tracking the impacted families and individuals, and to capture how much death happened, how much kids got impacted, and their properties impacted. So all those details we will track this using this project. The main key features are the incident tracking, and volunteers and NGOs, they report the on-site, and we can visualize the details easily, how much, which area highly impacted, like that we can easily visualize. And this we have done using the LWC, Chart.js, and Community Cloud. This is a data model we used in the flood tracker. It shows all the flood incident name and the children's count and total loss and severity status, which which place the highly affected, all those things we collected the data model. And the main user roles are the volunteers and NGOs and Salesforce administrators. They play the collect the details, everything. And this is the image we shown made in the Experience Cloud. Visualization charts. Here we can show the total loss based on the regions, total overall loss, and overall how much they expected, and total impacted family based on the region base. And this dashboard shows overall losses and overall impacted family, how much got impacted, all those things. And impacted family members count, impacted children's count, area base, how much loss is there, and which area the mostly the people got impacted, All those things we can visualize using this dashboard. And we can collect volunteer based list also, which volunteer side highly impacted areas, so that we can support that areas people. So all those details we can get. And the Google Map also integrated show see highly impacted areas. So we kept the incident tracking form also to upload that details that the volunteers and the NGOs, they will collect the information and upload here. These all the details about the presentation. I will show now to the Salesforce org. This is our community cloud. And here, that last month, Chennai affected the cyclone Miachang, and this area shows this much area shows how the people got affected. And here, this total loss based on regions, based on Chennai, how much got affected, and Perungudi, how much the peoples got affected. This done by Chart.js and LWC. And here the flood track form also attached. Here the volunteers, they can enter the flood details through this on-site. And here this chart shows total impacted family based on the regions. How much Adayar, how much family members got impacted, and how much kids Adayar got impacted, how much death cases found in that because of the flood. Based on the location ways, we can get the details about the flood. So this and here this chart shows the total loss and expected compensation. How much people are expected because of this loss. Based on that, we can provide the support to that people. And this Google Map also shows which area highly impacted. Solingnalur, Radayar, and Thunded, Valsaravakkam. This is top impacted areas in Chennai. So easily we can see these areas are highly impacted. So the volunteers or NGOs, they will go and support these peoples. And here we can see this area-wise list also, which area-wise peoples got affected, total Adayar, children this much, and this volunteer name here we used 3 volunteers, Bilma, Shiva, and Ankita. We can take as a volunteers. They will, based on that volunteers, they will go and collect the information and they'll upload in the on-site. This is a map, impacted areas in Chennai. This already I explained in the presentation also. And this dashboard, flood track dashboard shows overall details about the flood. This cyclone Miachang flood happened in 2023 December. So here the total loss, total their expectations, total impacted family members, total impacted kids, total impacted pets in that areas, total death cases count in that because of the flood, and total expected compensation. Adayar people then expect this much compensation amount. Alandur, they expect this much compensation. Perungudi, they expect this compensation. So, and this sum of total loss also, which area to overall loss. So this we can see using this dashboards, and the children's count based on these areas, area based total loss. So here this Adair this loss is very high. This all about this our community cloud. Here they can enter and they get the customer support also. Many people they can visit our site and they can enter and contact us immediately. This is our org Salesforce. The same thing here.
Vilma, we didn't hear you. Anybody? Okay.
Huh?
We missed you for a few seconds. We didn't hear your voice. Okay.
It's not opening. This tab is not opening. Yeah. Shiva, you can share.
Yeah, please continue. Yeah, we almost done, right?
Yeah, almost I explained in this community cloud itself. I explained.
Okay. Okay, we are good then. Yeah.
The same thing only in the Salesforce also is there.
Okay. Yeah, this is all about our project, and we
Yeah, it's opening now.
Okay.
It is a nice. I think it is a nice demonstration, and so I like this the idea. But yeah, so Ankit, do you have any questions on this?
Yeah, Jitendra. So, who will be the end user for this app?
These end users, actually, we are covering end users as volunteers, as well as community driving people also. We are empowering common people can log in. So we don't need license because it's a Salesforce. The powerful feature is the community cloud, right? So we thought of using community cloud. So no need of license. So we are audience, the volunteers, as well as empowering common people, as well as Salesforce administrator also can. 3 roles are going to place.
No. Actually, community is used one license. Whenever we are creating a community user, it consume one community user license. There is a cost for that also.
But lots of free use license there. My assumption.
It depends on the environments, which environment you have purchased from the Salesforce.
Yes, that's lots of flexibility than just only using a sales cloud. My understanding.
Yeah. Okay. And I have one more question. So you have displayed the contact us page. So is it available without login also?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if a person who is like affected from the flood, so how they can enter a data in that in your database?
If they know the login credentials, if they know the site, definitely they can log in. So that's what the volunteers' role is going to play a major role, because volunteer need to explain about the site or something, spreading this site. For example, might be there some channel or something, might be a Slack, using a Slack, they might spread this site then they can log in, right? As affected people. That's what because suppose I saw the news, like somebody couldn't communicate even though they're ready to communicate, but nobody able to get into the home, right? That's what I saw in the news also. So in this case, they can just log in. Hey, that is what impacted the severe. We are impacted severely. Like we lost everything, and we need a urgent help, like a red flag. They can rise and might be reaching out. Many people, like volunteers, can see. Like a number of volunteers can see. Administrator can see. They can forward to the concerned people. That's the part. So that is empowering a common people also to use this application. Not only volunteers. Yeah.
Okay. So what are the notifications you have included in this? Like which type of notifications we are sending from the system?
The notification, like what do you mean, like alert or something?
Yeah,
Alert?
for example,
So,
yeah, let's say the government has forecast there is a heavy raining or something in that area, and we have a lot of volunteers. So we should communicate so they will be highly alert and they can help somebody to move to the different areas and like provide help as per the requirement.
yeah, that's a great question, Ankit. But we thought also, but we put it on phase 2 or something. Probably Bilmar, Ankita, and SAM community project, we are going to expand. So right now we haven't done that part. That's a great thought, and we have lots of ideas came in, but we restricted. Okay, let's go with the phase 1 because we had to finish in the certain amount of time, right? We got extended time, but we thought like let's finish this phase 1 and completely working project. Then we move on to the more alert, like the flood alert kind of, and many alert and the communication also. Notification, communication, and many can integrate. Maybe we can introduce a Slack also. Slack is the community, the Salesforce highly driving through the Slack community, and like that we are thinking the thought process. But might be we move to the phase 2 something. Probably next hackathon we may have that second phase also.
So just I have a last question. Is it accessible on mobile? Have you tried that?
We didn't try the mobile because we are yes, mobile friendly we tried initially because that is the major portion of because most of the people are not using development system. But we tried with the mobile also. It's accessible by mobile as well because the most common people can log into the mobile, right? So the minimum features, probably the graphs and we didn't think about, but the main applications they can contact through mobile application. They can log in and can enter the information.
How you are enabling the users? Let's say there is a volunteer who wants to associate with you. So how they can enroll in your system?
So enrolling a system, volunteer can send a request to us. So we just enable as a user.
But no. So it means they need an admin or some assistance, right? Or the developer assistance.
So the administrator is there. So a few administrators to the ecosystem, and volunteers can suppose they want to be a volunteer. We need to log into this. They need your login credentials to the system.
How can they show the interest in your system? So do we have any registration form or request form on the side without login?
Yes, we have the request form. Yes, we have request volunteer, right? Something, but I don't remember we enable or not this portion.
Okay, yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the amazing question. Thank you. Jitendra, you have any other questions? Any questions? Also, we are thinking this is a thought process. We are planning to launch in the free app. The free app also taking some time because I have my company. I launched one free app for the application because that needs the code review and security review. That takes for a couple of months times. So, but later on, if you get the time, we may put it on the free app in the app exchange. So we don't need to pay, and nobody need to pay for also application. This is our thought process. Jitendra, do you have any idea, Jitendra?
Yeah, so how can like victim can benefit using this app?
Victim benefit is immediately alert. Example, my car is locked. I cannot go anywhere out. And I have only mobile can communicate, right? At least somebody can look at what is my situation. I can I can give a high alert to the application through application. Probably somebody else can see other than me, right? Other than some other than family members. Somebody, worst case, one other person is reaching out on another person. That is the overall idea about this. The empowering common people is because that's what happened many places. Also, I saw in the news, they couldn't reach for a couple of days to anyone.
Okay. So like in this, like let's say if the government is like providing some relief, okay, for the victims to get the food from this place, or like um uh, like the transportation from this place. So can a victim know, maybe he subscribed to something, to the community app, or like so how can he get constantly alerts, uh,
Yeah.
like so
So
that they can
once
reach their
that's a
needs?
wonderful question. So once they registered our system, volunteers may try to reach out in some other way, right? Might be the WhatsApp or some other community channel. Also, they can reach out and get some immediate help from them. Help for us, immediate relief, some immediate relief, any form can be called. Volunteer can call mobile, any volunteers, right? That's not only one person going to look at the site. Might be hundreds of people can look at least one person nearby. They know about. Not we are expecting 100 people can help volunteers, but one person can help, 1%. That might be a biggest relief for them. Yeah, notification system is probably now the many notifications are there, right? We can enable but once they know the data, once we know their mobile number, contact number, and name, and what the impacts they are facing, might be the threat is like it might be the biggest threat for them. Like they couldn't communicate. They might be old parents are there living there. That kind of issues, that kind of problem. Probably we try to reach this one using this, address this one.
So let's say like I think things are same only. So like let's say government is providing the aid through the, like let's say helicopters, when this thing happens. So they, like let's say they are collecting, they are dropping some clothes at one place, and so these are the places where the victim can reach out and get the help, whatever government is providing, like maybe the food and the clothes, and wherever they are like providing the beverages at different places to the victims. So maybe just a victim can like maybe reach out to the app and then get the help quickly. Like actually the objective of this, like I think the dashboard we have seen is like more of like we are getting something like the data which is beneficial for the government, or like to take decisions. Okay, so right now what we have shown from the dashboard, we have understood like majorly is that we are providing helping government, okay, in taking decisions, uh, like wherever they have to send the aid. Okay, so and the thing is that how we are helping like a victim. Okay, so uh, like what areas they can target to get their relief package. Okay, so that is something I think will be more interesting to see. Maybe I think if you plan something and some push notifications, maybe where you can do some integrations, like maybe streaming API based integration, or maybe so REST API based integrations you can do. Maybe yeah, that would definitely add the value to the app.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Yeah, we didn't think about that. Volunteers, like some volunteers available in one area. so they can reach out the volunteers for the food and the other things. Yeah, that's a great idea. Probably the map can find out volunteers where they are, right? They can just log in, hey, where they can reach out. Yeah, that's a great idea. We may include that part. Thank you.
Yes. I think other than that, it's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jitendra. And this is our team also a great team, and we like a coordinator bank. Having less number of experience, but the coordination is awesome. So C coordinator, she also certified administrator, Salesforce administrator, and the C coordinator for the reports, and she just did lots of reporting things. And Bilma having experience about, she immediately thought about the community cloud, and she focus on many of the chart tiers in the LWC components. She want to get into that Salesforce into India. Basically, she wants to get into the job in India. She has some experience in the Bahrain, but her family is living in India. So that's her drive, is their passion about to get into the Salesforce. That inspires me a lot, and also Hackathon and the community. This community, that's a wonderful thing. Thanks for the opportunity for us, Jitendra, and our Hackathon team. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. It was a great presentation. Keeping time into consideration, we have 2 more to go. So let's go with the caring hands. Delhi Capitals, it's all yours. Please go ahead.
All right. Good evening. Good morning, everyone. The folks who have joined us from India and outside the India. So I'm Nikhil, and with me I have Gaurav. Okay, so we are from the Delhi Capitals, the team, and first of all, thank you to Smriti, for bringing up this hackathon idea, because without the idea, right, nobody's going to think about the creating application at all. Okay, so because everyone is busy in the life, everyone has tasks. So thank you for bringing up this and connecting us directly with the CEO of the companies, because we rarely get chance to connect with the CEOs of outside the office and in the market. So thank you for this.
Thank
all.
you for your kind words. That's really awesome, and I really appreciate that you liked it.
Yeah, thanks. So all right, so I'm going to share the screen. Please let me know once it is visible. All right, so I hope it is visible now.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so this is the app naming Caring Hands. So basically the idea to bring this thought into an application is, most of the time around us there are so many causes happening, like some blanket donation is happening. If you talk about India, there are so many things, so many NGOs are working around us, but we are not aware about this. We want to participate in those kind of social activities. We can spend 2 hours, we can we can give 4 hours of our time to help the people in such causes. So keeping that idea in the mind, we have tried to implement this app naming Caring Hands. This is next gen platform for all social cause. So all right, so this is the agenda for today's presentation. We'll talk about the overview of the project, purpose, and the total personas, tech stack, and a little bit about the team, and then we'll see the demo part of this. So the project overview is since this is a Salesforce app built on Salesforce and transforming NGO and volunteers collaboration and seamlessly, that is online, connecting individuals with the nearby opportunities. Okay, and focus on overcoming the volunteer awareness challenges. Most of the time we rarely get know, okay, what is happening around my location and nearby my location. So the main purpose of the app, the idea behind this, I tried to implement on this image. So there are let's suppose NGOs, or there are some group, let's say, who want to donate the some blankets and have any camp for blood donation and any hackathon for tech people for social impact. Okay, so if they can use this caring hand app. So this caring hand, they connect with the caring hand. Okay, they're using it, and then caring hand connects them the volunteer using the community site. We have used the experience cloud. We created one public site for this, so volunteers can go and sign up and know about the cause nearby the location. And with the help of simple sign up form, they can sign up and search the cause. Okay, these are the causes, and then they can connect. So this is a bi-directional flow of the app here. And the personas, we have the Salesforce administrator, NGOs, and the volunteer in this mainly. So that is these are the three user personas in this. All right, let's talk about the tech stack. We have majorly focused on Experience Cloud, and then for sending the emails, we have used Flow and triggers and some LWC components to put on the community site. And this is about the team. We are two in this team. The Gaurav, mainly the development part. Gaurav works on the development part of this app, mainly on the requirement gathering and the development of the app. I'm from the QA background, so not that much. I would say less in coding. So I've tried my best to provide the requirements gathering, designs, and testing of the app and the user personas and all. So I would like to bring some screenshots of the app in this presentation. So this is our home page, very simple. This is the logo. We have not designed. This is from the internet. This is the phase one. We have tried to implement the real time problem which is there. So we have tried in the phase one. Okay. Then we have the volunteer registration page. Very simple. They can provide the basic details. Okay. Then we have the cause list. So these all are the causes where they can they know where it is happening and how many volunteers are required for this. What is the main purpose? They can open this and know more about the cause, about the description and all. So let me get into the demo part. Let me show you. Okay. All right. So this is the community. So here, this is the public accessible URL, which can be accessible on mobile or on any device that has an internet connection. And these are the causes. Okay, so they can see the active causes, and let's suppose there are some blanket donation is going on. So they can go and read about what is the status of the particular drive or the cause and where it is happening and what is all about this. So these all are added from the Salesforce. Let me show you. Let me see. Okay, so this is we are logged into the org. Okay, this is our app, and from here, the NGO, whosoever is using this, they can go and create a new cause. Okay, they want to, let's suppose, do any drive in the nearby location, and they can fill the basic details: start date, cause name, where it is happening, end time, and the number of volunteers they required. And they can publish. As soon as they publish it, it will be available here. The volunteers, they can go and connect. They can go and apply. Okay, as soon as they apply, here by logging in and sign up. So they can receive a notification on the email. Okay, so you have applied. Now what happens? Let's suppose I'm a volunteer. I have applied for this particular cause, right? I want to give my time and I want to, help the people in this. So I have applied. So this particular NGO will receive my application, and they have coordinators assigned for this particular cause. So the coordinator will get the notification as well. They will get my basic details, the contact information about me, and they will immediately contact me. So the application motive is to give the real time notifications and connect the NGO and the volunteers together, and they can take further from there, and they can make the success of this. Let's suppose they are urgent need of some blood donation which is happening. Most of the time we get aware about through the WhatsApp groups and some from the friends. Okay, there are some walk-in drive is going on for the blood donation and all, but still this is the application that can be used for this. So this is all from my side. This is a very basic idea that we have tried to implement on this. This is a very basic. This could be implemented in any other technology as well, any simple website or something. But since the hackathon is primarily focused on the Salesforce, so we have did it in Sales. We have done it in Salesforce. So I'm open for the questions.
Ankit, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Chitra. One second. Yeah, thanks, Nikhil, for the idea. So, as, as you mentioned, we can campaign from this one.
Yes, Ankit.
So, how can we do the campaign from this one?
You mean marketing of the about the cause?
Yes, let's say we want to organize one blood camp, right? So, a company came to your organization or something. They want to utilize this app. So, how they can conduct a campaign for that blood camp?
So they can go and create a cause here, right? And assign the coordinators. For example, in your company, they have selected you and one of your colleague, okay, for this camp. So they can create this cause and assign 2 persons or 3 persons, whatever, how many they want for this app, and then the volunteers who are aware about this site, right? They go, they and the volunteers who are already registered on this site, okay, they will get the notifications. Okay, some new is cause is there on the website. So okay, and the person who are not even registered, and if they know about this, right, so they can go and they can keep checking on if something is happening nearby the location, or if they want to go in any other city or any other state, they want to they want to contribute there, so they can use it. So as soon as you register your camp, your cause here, that will be available on the community site, so they can go and they can apply from here.
Okay, got it. So I think the campaign part is missing here. So here, like whatever you are doing, just creating a cause that will be published. If somebody is already registered, then they will get a notification. But if you want to notify the unknown people, like either SMS, email, or something, that is not possible, right? Currently.
Yeah, currently that is not possible. That needs to be added. See, Ankit, this is as simple as we order food from Zomato, Swiggy. So what they have done, they have got all the local. They have all the restaurants on the website, right? Now, whosoever is want to uh, order food, they go and sign up and order food, and that's it. So what Zomato is doing, they have been connecting hotels and the consumers, right? So the same idea is implemented here. NGOs are, this app is connecting NGOs and the volunteers together. Most of the time volunteers, for example, I want to be a part in any of a langar or something in Punjab, right? So I'm not aware about this, right? So if they have registered something on this website and I'm the user of this, or I know about this, so I can go and I can take part in that particular event or a particular drive.
Okay, got it. So you have one registration form on the side without login, right? I think so. So what's the
Yes.
use case for that?
So for example, I'm here, right? So I just know about this website, right? I just know about this website, and now I go for the causes. Let me see what I can do for this. If let's suppose I want to be a part of this warm hearts blanket drive, so I can go in this. Okay, so I've read about this. So I want to participate in this one. So I need to go to the login of this because I need to provide my basic details so that this particular NGO, the particular the provider can contact me. So I need to go and I need to sign up over here, and then I need to my details will go to the cause coordinators, and they will contact me, and they can share the further information about the location, how to reach there, and how many what exactly whatever the information they more want about me.
Okay, and what about feedback? So can you click on the feedback?
Yes. So the idea behind the feedback is, for example, I have applied for a blanket drive, but my experience was not that good, or my experience was very good about the drive, right? So once this the cause is completed, then one email I will receive, one email to give the feedback about the drive and about the about the cause coordinator. So I can go and I can select the options available here. This is fully customizable from the admin part. So they can put this and they can submit the feedback, and if it is good, bad, so they will know about they can do better in future if they're not doing. So this volunteer feedback form
But
will be
when it is
available.
submitting like a anonymous.
Yes, this part is pending, Ankit. This needs to be taken care because of the time crunch. So the idea behind this, we have done a good research about this. So this feedback form will be available for those only for those volunteers who have completed at least one course, and they can once they want to give feedback, that particular course will be available to select on the feedback form. So once they have submitted feedback for one course, they will not able to submit the feedback again for the same course. This area is pending to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Any
good.
other?
Yeah, Chitindra, you can continue.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Thanks.
so when you are saying, Nikhil, like, so in this, like, who you are helping?
So I'm helping the two sites, basically the NGO, right, who really needs volunteers, right? There are many NGOs which are well known about, so we can go and donate the food. We can go there because that is well known NGOs, right? We know about those, right? So volunteer can go, I can go, anybody can go and donate the books, food, clothes, right? But what about the small NGOs that are not that much famous, and the people also want to help there, right? In my nearby location, what is happening? So people in these foggy days, what people do, they donate some blankets, right? So for example, there are 10 people in a society, and they want to arrange some blanket donation, and I'm not aware about this. So if they have registered on this website, right? So and I'm also the part of this website, so I will be knowing about, okay, so they have been planning something, so I can go and join them.
Hmm. So
That is
based
the
so based on the like based on the volunteer location, are you showing all the like NGOs whom they can submit their things nearby? Right?
Yes, Jitendra, this thing is also pending as of now. So we have thought about this to implement the any map API in this. So if I have registered as a volunteer and my location is Noida, right? Like let's suppose Noida sector 52. So and NGO who is covering that particular location, so that NGO will be primarily available for me when I go and search for this.
Hmm. Yeah, so you need to show like all the like nearby NGOs to his location, maybe within 5 kilometer range. Okay.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
then you can, so maybe then they can contact that particular NGO, okay, to submit whatever the things they have. Actually,
Yes.
we need to do this like maybe vice versa too, like
Yes.
wherein maybe a volunteer needs support from the NGO. Like let's say, so in case of like
Hmm.
wherein people needs like let's say someone detects a cancer, okay, at some stage, and they need some medicines
Yes.
which are like very expensive. Okay, they are not of
Hmm.
their not coming from of their pocket
Right.
range. So yeah, so the other way also it should be working around wherein they can find NGOs where maybe some sort of like search screen wherein maybe they type something like let's say maybe they categorize we can categorize those things, maybe
Yes.
like a kind of injection. Okay, maybe like let's say one injection is causing 50,000 rupees, or maybe like some other materials. So wherever people are not able to afford that
Yes. Right.
yeah, on a regular basis, because they are very high cost, and it happens actually regularly. So yeah,
Yes.
people and people, I think in the time of Corona also you have seen wherein so the unused medicines like also have been distributed by the people to the NGOs also.
Yes.
Okay,
Right. Right.
so but I'm not sure like how many reaches it to the person like who really requires it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
and sometimes people NGOs like also charges.
Yeah.
They are like NGOs, but they do
Yeah.
blackmail,
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. They take benefit. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
because of this, yeah. So that means just I wanted to say like maybe some kind of the screen like which can help both people like volunteer and uh, yeah, this thing NGOs to both like help each other.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like maybe you can think of like maybe maybe you can think of this website as a kind of like I think there maybe you may have seen some real estate website called nobroker.com.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
maybe you can think of it that in this way that maybe both can help each other without
Hmm.
any brokerage, and
Yes.
whatever things are listed. So uh, this it appears on the screen that this NGO has such kind of material available. Okay, because no one knows like which NGO one person should connect with. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
when we talk about NGO, so they are like it can be anything. So we
Hmm.
need to categorize NGOs based on their skills, like they are doing. Okay, like maybe so one is just only collecting the medicines, one only
Hmm.
collecting the clothes, one
Hmm.
only collecting this. So
Yes.
whatever, yeah. So maybe so whatever the like required things people required on the day-to-day basis. So we should create the screen in this way. We should
Yeah.
help each other, and
Yeah.
that's all.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you
Thanks.
can think of more of yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for the suggestions. Yeah.
I have a request, like if we can extend it for 10 more minutes, because cloud crafters have made in a lot of detail, like if in case they instead of 10:30 we can sorry, whatever the time is in India, instead of 9:30 if we can make it 9:40, they can present it properly, because they have a detailed presentation. If that is okay, Jitendra sir.
Yeah. Smriti, please proceed, please.
Thank you so much. Cloud Crafters, please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Smriti. Hi, everyone. Good evening. So, we are from Cloud Crafters. I'm Prajwal, and another teammate is Gautam. Unfortunately, Nanika, one of our teammate, is not with us today in this call. Gautam, can you share your screen?
Meanwhile, feel free to open your webcam, introduce yourself. It will be great for them to know you.
Actually, Smriti, I am on cell phone, so that's the issue.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'll be speaking. Okay. So we are from Cloud Crafters, and what we want, we have made an app. Okay. So this app is for the enthusiast who wants to like clean the city, who wants to connect to NGOs. Okay. So Gautam, can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So we can go to the introduction as well, Gautam. Yeah. So myself, I'm Prajwal Yadav, and I have 1 year of experience in Salesforce. I'm a system engineer at Infosys. Okay, and I'm certified in Salesforce in admin, service cloud, and field service. Gautam, can you tell about yourself too?
Hello. So my name is Gautam Mittal. So I am test engineer at Infosys. Same have 1 year experience. Have done 5 super batches in Trailhead and all.
Okay. So Nanika is not with us. Can we go further? Yeah. So the need for this app. The need comes because the problem we have faced. So in our college days, we used to like create NCC camps, and we used to work. But while creating NCC camp, we had a community. Okay, but if we go like talk to common people who are living there, who can see there is trash. Okay, or if even if you think you are going to a beach, you see there is lot of trash on the beach. So the first thing comes is you don't know whom to contact. You contact to the authority there, you contact to the NGO. So if you want to contact to NGO, there are multiple NGOs. So who will hear from you? Like lot of things are there, a lot of efforts a person has to put to bring a awareness. Okay, so we want to solve this issue. Then similar, the environment enthusiasts are confused, like whom to contact, how to organize an event, because people can see the problem, but like not everyone will take the initiative to just like raise a campaign, raise funds, and start an event. Okay, so even sometimes NGOs have problem, like let's say NGOs sometimes don't get enough volunteers. Sometimes what happens is, let's say there are some famous places in some few cities. Like I'm from Mumbai, so I'll say there is Juhu Chowpatty. So lot of NGOs, like every week you will see some NGO is going there and they are cleaning the beach. Okay, sometimes what happens is that there are conflict between NGOs. Like two NGOs have planned the event on the same date. Okay, because there is no like communication between NGOs and the authorities. So now the question comes, why we are using Salesforce here? Salesforce is all about data. We want to manage data. Now, if you say that X NGO is there, they are working. Okay, they are working on one cleaning event. They'll have the requirements like what location it is, uh, but not in digital form. Okay, so we want to digitize this everything. Then one more thing is that all the documents which they have, they are not stored properly. So in using Salesforce, what we want to is we want to keep record of everything, every permissions from authority, the image where they cleaned, the dirty image, the thing after cleaning, the place, photo of that place after cleaning. And we can in future what we are thinking is to track like how often the place is needed to be cleaned, the same location. So the solution here is we have created a user friendly app. So here a user can easily access it from a normal user can easily access it from a cell phone, and he can like talk, he can create a group, talk to community, connect with NGOs, and he can raise the concern, and NGOs can take further action on it. Okay, so the tech we are using is normal Salesforce, like we have created it on Sales Cloud right now. We are using triggers, flows, LWC, and there is one Jolt form. So I'll talk about the Jolt form in the next slide. Jolt form is like a app which is connected to Salesforce using API, and this is an external app. So what we want is that a user can connect to our Salesforce org because he does not have, so he can register to our Salesforce app directly using this form. So he can fill the data in our form, and behind the scene what is happening is we have some triggers. These triggers are taking the data from the user, this form, and they are creating a chatter user. So a chatter user is created, and the user who has registered will receive an email with the credentials to log into the Salesforce org. Okay, and then he can like chat. So the part of the process is, for first a person finds that okay, this location is dirty and I need to do something about it. Okay, so he can take a picture of it, he can come to our app. Okay, he can come to our app, he can post these photos requesting people to like help him. He can create a group where people can join. Okay, this same chatter dashboard is situated on our NGO dashboard. So NGOs can also see like new posts which are created, and NGO can join a group. So NGO can, if NGO sees that it is in their location and they are doing a good thing, NGO can join that group, and then NGO can send their people. So NGO can send their people to verify whether the person who has sent that uh, post is legitimate or not. So they can go to that location, they can take few pictures, and then they can start creating the project. So the cleaning event will start from here. So we have a flow here which we are using to create. Now, for the NGOs, the management of the event, what we have done is that we have created a LWC component which we are using for NGOs to track the status of the events. So on the map, when they enter the location of that place, they are marked on our map, and then the process starts. So when you just create a project, it is in planning, and then other processes start. Okay, and we have marked as waste management plants, we have marked, and we have also marked another NGO situated in that location, so they can contact them as well. Okay, now the process after like a NGO creates a project. Okay, once they create a project, the thing is that someone needs to verify that also. That is where we comes in place. So we are cloud crafter administrators. So we will be the people who are verifying the documents, whatever they upload. Will let it be the images of that place, let it be the authority permission, and we will be approving them. So once they are like approved, they will move to the next stage. The event planning will move further and further. Okay, once all the approvals are there, the event will be finalized. And one thing we have done is that uh, every step of the event, so if the document is verified, we are sending mail to the NGOs. Okay, and then we are posting it to chatter as well. So updates are being sent as the event process is status is changing. And if the event is confirmed, we are sending them the date and time at which the event will be there. Okay, can you go further? Yeah. And finally, once the event is completed, so the NGO will get, NGO has to mark the project as completed. They have to upload some documents, and then they can, there is one flow where we are like posting a survey link to our chatter users where they can give the survey about that event. We are also giving another survey to NGO who has hosted the event. So to improve our app, we want both the users to give their opinions. Both users are different, so they have different set of questions in the survey. Okay, and can you go next, Gautam? So now we'll start the demo. Gautam will show you the demo.
Now, so this is the admin page. So what's happening here? Admin can know anything is there is near NGOs and all. NGO is a triangle, waste management plants, if they were planned, document verification and cancels and also. So this is the admin page. So we will go to the admin. So we are creating the NGOs credentials. So we will contact the NGOs and create the credentials for them so they can log in. So here a NGO can log in and create he can check if someone posted the problem, if there is a problem or not. Like here a chatter user can share the problem here like a volunteer, or a NGO also can share the problem. So if NGO wants to plan the activity, he can share the update. If people wants to join and they join, then what will happen? So whenever the process starts and you know the place there is a problem there, and she checks there, then she can create a new project. So the process started. Here he can give the project name, cleaning drive, anything. He can choose the group where he want to post it, where the volunteers will be joining, where all the chats will be going. So let me
Yeah,
change
so
your
what here we are doing is this group, while Gautam is filling, I'll tell this group, these groups are created by the users. So when the NGO is selecting, he can see the set of groups which they are the part of, and they can select that group from which group they are want to do this drive. And there are some validation rules here also, like estimated people strength should not be less than from certain numbers, so that because one or two people won't go and just can clean. Okay, so
so
like
next.
that validations are there.
So here NGO can create an event. So NGO can upload a photo of the place that she verified and post it. So how this process is done, then a mail will be sent to you admin to approve it. Like this, I have received the mail. So I have to approve, reject, or reassign. So whatever, I can click on the event number and see all the details and as well as location there where it is. Then I can check the images uploaded here. If there is a,
You have not completed that image. Okay, no.
so after that, I will approve it if I find it satisfied. After approving it, chatter will get the notification the event is approved. So here the post has been posted. We are planning the event. So any volunteer can join from seeing the post and seeing the group name and all. So anyone can join as it is a public group. So after this process is done, there is a
On the map, the project is created and it will be in planning stage. Can you zoom on it, Gautam? Zoom on Mumbai. Yeah. Yeah. So it was as it was approved by our admin. It is in document verification phase right now. The yellow color you can see. Can you click on that tick mark on yellow color? So yeah,
this is the
the
demo
demo cleaning
release.
drive. Okay.
So we
So
can
before
also see
before it was
details.
approved, it was in planning. Right now it is in demo as it is approved. Okay. So once it is approved, a mail is sent to the NGO as well. So further instruction are sent that they need to get some documents from the authority, and then they can move to the further process. Okay.
So here like there is a approval mails and all with the project name and all. Here whom she sent.
So this
Okay.
is the further
So
up. Yeah.
also we can see here anywhere the event is happening, where the NGOs are, like where the NGOs are, where the wage management systems are. We can click on it and go to the same location side by side. This like that.
Okay. Moving forward, so the next step of this project is that once it is verified, they have to upload the documents. So they can click on existing project and they can select the project. So the project
Okay.
he has created is new. Okay.
So project was made by NGO. So
Okay.
NGO
Yeah.
only NGO has the access to that project. No one other than NGO can see that project in the existing projects.
Okay.
So this is the project. It will start. We will give the final date whenever if there is funding required. He send the message and upload any documentation verification and all. If you want to like open. Done. Next. So this will be the final stage of approval. The next approval has been sent to the admin again. So from the admin page, I got the notification. This is the chat. So there is the approval come again. So from now I can see all the details. If it is previously approved or not, then I will go to related and see the document here like that. And if I will be satisfied and all the verifications are done, I will approve this stage. Okay. So after approval, the chatter will be shown. The event is confirmed. Join us in the and the dates will be given and all. So this is the final stage. Whenever this thing has happened, this activity has happened, then a mail has gone to the NGO user, so he can further give the details. Like to complete the project, he has to mark the project to be
Yeah, Gautam,
completed.
before doing this, can you show the status of the projects
Okay.
for the same session? Yeah. Not this one. The orange
Okay,
one, if you
okay,
can like
okay.
zoom further. Yeah.
It's shown in green as both the stage has been approved.
It is in
It is in completed stage because we have used the today's date. So we will after see that this is the process after completing the process project. After completing the project, he can
no,
select.
Gautam, actually you have to zoom in. If you zoom in, it is in yellow color only. You're confused. Can you just zoom in to it? Okay, it is in yellow only
In
because
progress.
it won't be marked as completed until the NGO complete marks it at complete. And here we have some validations where this cannot be marked as completed, and this won't even show up to the NGO if they want to complete the project before the date they have submitted. Okay, so here they can like enter the data like the way the plant where they are sending the waste and the amount of waste they have, and then they can upload the photo of that place which they cleaned. Okay, once they do this and he now Gautam press to next, the status will change to complete. Okay, and
Here a survey has been sent for them, so she can take the survey for that. So this is for the NGO survey. So here an NGO survey will be shown. So NGO will give all the reviews and all. So also in the chatter, okay. So also in the chatter, the survey has been sent after completing the drive. So chatter will see the survey. So this is the survey for volunteer. So has volunteer attended the event, yes or no? If it he say yes, then this page will show, and otherwise different page will show for the survey.
so we
This
have
is the whole
created different
process.
set so we have created different set of question for people. So maybe for some reason a person does not attend the event, he was a part in that group but he has not attended the event, so he can mention the reasons why he has not been able to, and we can have all the data about that survey. Okay,
So these are anonymous. So we don't know who has give this feedback or not. So these are the survey forms. So this is the whole process. It's completed.
and
There are the all the events planned, approved, and all. This is for the NGO users only. NGO users can see that. Volunteers can see only chatter fields and groups.
And there are some another logics also. So if the event is like cancelled, so if we don't approve the event, so if it is cancelled, there are some logics behind it, and that's all from our project. So NGO can manage the project here, and they can the users can communicate with them on chatter, and that's it from us. So thank you. So any feedback from you guys will really help us. So
Ankit, do you have any questions? I think Ankit may have dropped. So I think the idea is very good actually on the cleaning energy. So that is a very hot topic. So first of all, like I wanted to know, like, how did you think of this this idea?
So actually in college we used to work in college. We had this community where we used to plan these events. Even today, if we go to social media, there are events planned, but most of the time when we see this that event is that it maybe it has already happened and they are telling it about, or the post is old. Okay, so sometimes people miss the opportunity, or sometimes people don't know whom to contact. Okay, so someone needs to bring this awareness. So we have experienced this in our college time, that sometimes we like from our group only someone has seen some place, they are roaming here and there, and they see some place and they raise this awareness because they have a group. But for a normal person who is living, they don't have a group. So this is a place where they can join, they can meet another people who are enthusiastic about cleaning the city, and they can communicate and plan an event.
Mm-hmm. So, and the other thing is that, you were saying something. So, what is the whole objective? Like, when you are creating this app, okay. So,
Yeah.
whom you want to benefit?
So see, the thing
This
is
is the
that
benefit for all, for volunteer, for NGO, and for the society. So
so for yeah,
let's
I'll
think
tell
I
you
have
our.
seen. Okay,
Okay.
go on, Kalpana.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll tell you what our business plan is. Without money, we won't be even able to do it, right? And we have to give users also chatter. So what our plan is that we are having the data about these events. Okay, we are contacting. So our customers are the NGOs. NGOs are our customers, and NGOs are paying us. So NGOs will be paying us because we are holding their data. We are storing their data, the events, everything we are storing that. Okay, and the end user. So if you look at the user, so user is we have created it free. So anyone we will be advertising this to social media. NGOs can also share our links to the people,
To
they
volunteers.
can also, yeah, to volunteers, and they can also make us come to join this charter. Okay, the benefit here is the user who wants to clean the place or who does not know whom to contact. Okay, so the benefit there is that he now knows where he can talk about this stuff, where he can find people who can help him. For NGOs, NGOs can now work more efficiently as they can plan the event. uh, we are there as a approver just for few reasons. Most of the time, if you say NGOs don't have a good image, when there is an NGO and there is money, there are a lot of things they have to maintain. They have to maintain all the records. Any organization has to, but NGOs have, because they can come to limelight anytime with allegations. Okay, so here that's why we are storing the data, we are storing the amount of money they are planning to spend on an event, so we have a record
And
about it.
also in the feedback form from the NGO, we have the feedback where they have put this funding in, where they have used it.
Yeah,
So also in the approval stage, we ask them in the mail. So if there is nearby society, we have to get permissions from that, also from the authority if there is nearby. So we
so
have also
yeah,
automated that.
yeah, so basically what we have done is we are storing the records. So let's say they have to take permission from that society. The permission records will be there. So like in future, like there is some issue or while doing the event, if someone comes and they start like, why are you guys doing this and stuff? They have the proper records. The documentation is there. So that.
So you're saying that the NGOs will be paying, okay, to this
Yeah.
because you're storing the data for them, the events, whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
So how you are benefiting this, like, so what you are giving to the NGOs?
So we are providing them a platform where they can manage these events. So they can visualize the places where the events are happening. And we are in the phase 1 right now. So like we have not raised like fundraising and donation part. We have not done in this app right now because there are some another business logic involved and will get involved, right? So we have not added that, but for now what we have is that we are providing them a platform where they can connect to people and a platform there where they can manage the events.
Okay, when you
Because
say managing the event, so you are saying the event, what do you call this as an event? How do you define the event?
so
Event is like a cleaning drive. So we have checked the place and we have started a project there to clean that part. So this is called event here.
So the status is changing, the real time things are happening, on the chatter updates are going, the mails are going. All these things we are providing them. Okay.
So how are you collecting the data where you think that these will be the cleaning places?
So the thing is that once a user finds a place, okay, uh, the whole like
Which
project
user
can be
will find a place? And how would
the
that user
chatter.
reach out
Yeah.
to this app?
Yeah, the chatter user can find a place. Okay. Uh, like he finds some
So
place.
when you are saying chatter user, so will that be a public? So will you launch it as a community, or what?
No.
Chatter user is not public. He is a part of the organization. Whenever he
So
fills
chatter user
these
is something
details.
like the role which is in your organization, like let's say.
Yeah, yeah, the user role is there. So where the chatter user, what they can do, they can like post in that chatter, and everyone can see that post. Okay. And people can like come and talk to them. They can create a group. And same thing what we have done is for the, if you go to the NGO dashboard, they in the dashboard the chatter is there. Okay. So the NGOs can read the chatter messages, and if the NGOs are interested to help those people, they can join those group and they can communicate with them, like how many people you are, what is the location. And then it's the NGO's responsibility to create a project. Okay. And provide all the documents.
So whatever happens, if a user finds a place, if he knows our website, he knows there is a platform where she can join and get help. So whenever she finds that, so this is the form that we will be given to the volunteer. So volunteer fill this form. If he fills all the fields correctly and all, so there are validations also in this jot form. So we are integrated with Salesforce. Whenever user submit it, a mail will be sent to the user where she can reset his password, so she can log in the Salesforce platform. In the so the volunteer can see only the what we say. Volunteer only sees
the
chatter.
chatter. So
So
they
he
cannot see the
doesn't
event.
know what the background, what is happening. So whenever, so this is the chatter tab that has been shown to the volunteer. So volunteer can post his thoughts, his comments, and all. If she finds any place that has to work with, she can post there. So he can also create a group. There is a also tab for the groups in the chatter. So he can create a new group for the volunteers to join. So this field will be shared. NGO can see this. When NGO can see this, NGO joins and collaborates with the chatter volunteers. So after that, each process is started with the flow.
So what limitations you will face in this solution?
The first limitation is that the chatter license is limited. So we have to buy licenses as the user base grows. So
Yeah.
as
So like we
as
have used the developer org, it has the maximum of 5,000 chatter users. So right now we can collaborate with 5,000. Also, we need licenses for the NGO users. So she can access all the data. We are also planning to convert in the Visual Force page where she NGO can log in publicly and check whatever is happening in the organization, in the cloud crafters, where the event is happening, what is happening. That's it.
Any other limitation you will face?
Right now we have this.
We have some limitations, like we are using LWC right now. While creating this project, we actually wanted to use Salesforce maps because that gives us multiple layers on the map. Here in the LWC, we cannot create like multiple layers in a map. So that is one limitations. Like if you want to expand add some another projects, like not just cleaning but some another drive NGO wants, there we won't be able to like add a layer. Okay, so if it was Salesforce map, we don't have the license for it, but if it was Salesforce map, we could have like a filter where the NGO can switch between the type of event, the type of project they are working on, and they could have seen a different like set of projects.
Will you also face this file limit as well? File storage.
Yeah, it is also there. Like there is a certain amount of space that it can store. So it is also there. But if I go with the event, the file space is enough for like 7 to 8 images easily. So that's why.
How would you overcome on that?
So when we started working on it, we wanted to store directly store the image, but we did not find any solution for it. On App Exchange, some applications are there which provide the solution, but all of them were paid. So we are holding with this only for now.
Because the first you have to solve this.
Yeah.
Because if you don't solve this issue, then the whole idea will get will not work. Okay. So the first thing you should need to solve this thing, like how would you overcome on the file storage limit? How would you organize things? Okay.
Yeah.
So that is something, the very first thing you need to be taken care of into this solution. Second, maybe I think the charter license one that you have mentioned. Okay, so the charter license, so maybe I think you would have to come out with some different solution. Don't think so. Like you, because you need to think of large users. Okay,
Yeah,
many are
large
thinking,
amount of users.
yeah. So
Actually, we wanted to go with what we see a community cloud as well, but we like did not had that much experience with community cloud. So we did not went because we did not had that much amount of time as well to create this project.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. And that is something you can think of. The second
yeah,
thing, mm, maybe, yeah, and make sure that how would you solve the file storage limit issue? Will you integrate with some platform? Okay, so
yeah,
that is something it should be in your to-do list. Okay,
yes,
so I think next I'm good. I think it is actually a nicer idea. Okay, like maybe more impactful idea, I would say. Okay, then I think whatever I've seen other, but yeah, it's a very good idea. I will give like 100 marks for like the
thank
idea that
thank
you
you.
have definitely the whatever the idea you have picked up, because actually there are they actually this is a you can say this is you can say the pain point of Indian market. Okay, in US there are very big companies for waste management. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, so there the waste management is done properly, like with the help of the government and the private companies partnerships. But in India, it is not there. Okay, um, so definitely like maybe you can create this as a bigger thing, but yeah, but from the idea wise, because this is something like all big organizations also are like working upon the clean energy project. Okay,
yeah,
so that is something like a very very good. Maybe there are a lot of things. There are a lot of use cases. Use cases you have to build, think of. Okay, and then maybe create something very good, and maybe people will also buy this idea on App Exchange as well. So this is something good. Okay.
thanks, Jitendra. Yeah,
Thank you. Thanks.
Amazing cloud crafters and nice to know good reviews about it. So guys,
thank you, Smriti.
yeah, yeah. So we are anyways over time. Just a quick question, like, is anyone want to ask quickly something to Jitin sir and Ankit sir? Just in 1 minute time, please go ahead. So then we can just let them go best because we have already utilized them more than 2 hours. Yes, Nicole, please go ahead.
Yes, I just have one question. I want to know about the career growth of Salesforce QA in the Salesforce ecosystem. If someone has, if Jitendra or Ankit has, can give some light on this?
Actually, as a Salesforce QA, you need to the more demand in the market is coming of you should know automation testing. Okay, like apart from the manual tester, we are getting requirements of the automation testing tools like SLQ. There is a tool. Okay, like Proverb. So there is another this tool, Selenium. So these are the tools getting picture, and they are of in high demand. Okay, so as a Salesforce QA, so there is always a scope. Uh, it's not that say, see, first of all, when you talk about in Salesforce field, okay, when we talk about 100% of the market, so 90% of the market are acquired by Salesforce developers. Okay, so the requirements come to the Indian market is of Salesforce developers. Majorly now, the demand is of LWC developers. Okay, so 90% demand captures by the LWC developers. After that, you can say you can say maybe 5% demand of Salesforce QAs. So you don't need to be disheartened because many companies who are having with the less budget, okay, and they wanted that their development should be done in less budget costing. So so they expect developers to test the solutions as well. But yes, but QAs are completely different. They do what developers cannot do, and they play an important role. So the companies which are with like high budgets and moderate budgets, so they do hire Salesforce QAs. And so recently, what I have seen, like let's say, if I take a picture of like, I'm just taking an example of this month only. So let's say if we received mm, maybe 15 QA positions, so out of which like you can say uh, 8 to 10 positions were of like Salesforce automation QA. Okay, and you can say 3 4 positions were for Salesforce manual QA. So I would say preferred using learning tools which are relevant for Salesforce QA. That will add your value. That will add the value as a Salesforce QA, and you will get the opportunity soon. Then, if you will become only a manual tester, so there are tools like Selenium. Someone is using Selenium too, and someone Proverb in this ASLQ tool. So these are the tools like are the hot in the market. Okay, so maybe you can evaluate other tools also what are in demand. Maybe you can always reach out to me. I will also guide you whatever the requirements coming to us, and then we'll help you with that, like what tools you can learn to grow your career.
All right. Thank you so much, Jitendra.
And also I want to add one more thing, like so actually just not only like Salesforce QA, so there are demand comes also in the market of like a specific tool QA as well. So the more applications you will learn in the Salesforce, like let's say one requirement we receive like Salesforce Service Max QA. Second requirement we get Salesforce CPQ QA. Okay, so so the more you learn on CPQ, Service Max, or like so some requirements are coming Salesforce FSL QA. So if you have the product knowledge in the Salesforce, then definitely you will be like evergreen kind of QA, at least for Salesforce. So you need to learn more products like Service Max, CPQ, FSL. Okay, so you need to learn on more on sometimes. Um, so yeah, so sometimes like so there are different like financial force QA. So something like you need to be learning products, like you need to test these kind of products in the Salesforce. So you will always have a like you will always have a like hands up, or like always one step ahead from other Salesforce QAs who are in this same field. Right.
All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Jitendra, I got one question.
Yeah, sure.
In this community, right? So you're attending. So if you want to hire someone for the fresher or experienced people, what you will look for?
Can you repeat again?
You are joining this community and helping, inspiring everyone, right? So if you want to hire someone from this community, this group, right? Hackathon group participants. So what is your number one criteria to look for the candidate?
So see, so there are 4 things I will expect. Like since I said like there is a more demand. Actually, if we understand the demand supply gap, okay, of the market, then you will always have the answers ready. So I would say that 90% of the demand, okay, is coming of LWC developers. So I will expect people should know at least 5 things when you are being as a Salesforce developer applying for a job. Okay, and if you know these 5 simple things, not these are simple, but you have to put a lot of efforts. to learn those things. So simple is like first LWC, Apex, flows, and then communities, and then integration using REST API. So these are the 5 things. If you learn, you can get a job anytime. You will be hired immediately. Okay. So these are the 5 things. I will just give you this. If you are having the hands-on on all these 5 things, then no one can stop you to get any job. At any cost of job also, you can get it.
That's great answer, Jitendra. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so
So-
much. So Jiten sir, I have sent a chat with my email address. So please keep it noted so that whenever you get a chance, you can send me scores.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, Jitendra, I had a small question. Like recently, I came up to one of like Copado. It's named as Copado, a DevOps tool. So I wanted to ask, like, is it worth like learning? Is it has a scope in future uh, as a DevOps?
Yeah, when we come off, when we talk about like DevOps tool, yeah, Copilot DevOps definitely a good tool to learn, and it has a lot of demand in the market right now. The most demand in the market is of Copilot tool right now. After that, there are other tools like uh, people have started using this Azure DevOps also, and this Gear, Flossom, and then GearSet. GearSet is the one tool, and Flossom, and then so these are all the tools, DevOps tools. But yes, Copado is the one tool which is in more demand right now than other DevOps tools. So so it is always better to use learn this Copado DevOps. Yeah, this will definitely add the value in your
Okay,
resume,
yeah.
and it has a lot of demand.
Okay, thanks, Jitendra.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I think we are over time, and Jitendra has Jitendra sir has given thankfully a good amount of time. So we should be thankful. And also, please share experience, tag Jitendra sir, his company, give a thank you note on LinkedIn. It will be really nice to see that. So thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Sure, Smriti, thank you for your efforts you have done, and definitely people can reach out to me also, like if they are looking for some work. So definitely I will also be looking out some people like who are really good in coding, and then maybe I will be also myself reaching out with the help of my team or myself. Definitely we will hire people and to this hackathon event and make this hackathon success. And thank you everyone for your
Thank you,
time.
sir. In case, like Impact Hackathon submission site you will be having, in case you would want some resume or something, and maybe for any reason you're not able to connect. So because I'm in direct connect with all of them, I
Sure,
can
sure,
help
Smita,
in
definitely.
bringing them together.
Definitely. We'll help out. We'll reach out to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.